Alright, so here is a sorry. This is a Jokerz MPU. I've got Whirlwind ROMs installed on it. So this thing came in with a bit of alkaline damage. So as you can see, we did abate the alkaline damage that was on the board. Actually replaced all three of these headers down here, as well as quite a few components. So obviously all new resistors, 6427s, some .01 capacitors, I believe, some resistors, and then here, luckily this was already socketed. I did replace the sockets, but we were able to utilize the PIAs that were in place. They were not alkaline corroded, which was great. Totally rebuilt the blanking section here, and as always socketed or re-socketed both 6802s, both game ROM sockets, as well as the sound ROM sockets, and added in VRAM here to the board. We've got two 10 UF capacitors here in the sound section. With this being an 11B, there's no 4-pin header here, nor is there the TDA amplifier. I can't talk. We did do three 100 UF power filter input capacitors, the power input header, as well as scrape the reset section, and rather than rebuilding that, went ahead and put a modern reset generator here. And I don't recall there being any, actually no, it looks like we had two transistors down here, two TIP 102s, and then also a 4401 that we had replaced. And we'll go ahead and get this thing powered up. And I've got Whirlwind ROMs on it, just so we can test the sound portion here of the board, just because I don't have a Jokerz soundboard. So we are looking to try to find a ball within the game, which we are not going to find. Reason why it's showing pinball missing, so we'll go ahead and let that cycle through here shortly. There we are. And we've got the lamp matrix dancing, and still continuing to try to find a ball, which this will go out once we enter into diagnostics, but just to show that we've got high score to date. And entering into diagnostics, like I said, the AC relay select coil or transistor had went out, and then we've got the flipper ground enables that had powered on there, which is the relay here on the board. And first test is music.
All clear, all clear, all clear.
We're going through that backwards, but and this is all, of course, coming off of the soundboard here, but just testing the interface between the MPU and the soundboard itself.
All clear, all clear.
And those are all clear. And display test. So Whirlwind was actually alphanumerics on top and bottom, so, and it's gonna start doing its little thing here. So I've got my overhead light on, but with the Whirlwind ROMs, it actually test all of the outputs of the display, so if there are any issues on the board, Whirlwind ROMs are sure to find them. And as you can see, all of it is working 100%. And move to second test.
Oh, looks like rain.
All the sounds are working correctly, and the little flashing that you see with the LEDs is just my overhead light and the LEDs. And so all of the single lamps are working as well. And now testing all the solenoids. So the coils are multiplex, so it's testing both A side and C side, which is controlled by the AC relay transistor. And moving into the special solenoids. Those 6 were all computer driven, and they're also switch driven here. So those are all working correctly. And moving into switches. So I believe, yeah, with Whirlwind, all of the 64 of these switches are actually reported. Not all of them are used, but that goes to show that all switches are working. And obviously the A side, or the AC relay, is working correctly as well. And I don't have this set to free play because obviously we're going to put Jokerz ROMs in here. But let's see if I can get closer to it. It kind of takes away that. But I'll go ahead and get those ROMs installed here on the board and get this into free play and sit back to you. But thank you so much.